I thought we were going to do this around the pool. Obviously not today. It would have been interesting had we done it around the pool, see how many people had turned up, including the band actually. But here we are. It's a great little theatre.
You've never really spent any time on a cruise ship, right? This is kind of new territory for you.
Never been on one in my life. I've been on ferries that take you from Dublin to the UK and back and stuff, but they're only like 90 minutes.
What are your thoughts about the ship? And do you feel like you like cruising?
I think I'd rather reserve judgment until we get off. Because I haven't been on long enough to really judge, but so far so good. It's been recent, you know. We were kind of watching on the cam in the room, the people walking around the pool yesterday, and the difference between last night when it was like dry and this afternoon, pretty different, you know. The food's good, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. How about all you guys? Are you happy that there's a Def Leppard cruise or what? I mean, the great fans of Def Leppard, as long as they're happy, everybody's happy. So, speaking of the band, I'm sure everybody has the great new self-titled album, Def Leppard, which is available now. Joe, as we were talking a couple weeks ago, I know you're very proud of this record because it's a record that had an interesting start the way it came about. Tell everybody about the origins of the record, because you didn't really intend to make an album like this, right?
No, I highly encourage any artist to do what we did, even though it was accidental. You know, we were out of our record deal in 2008, so we've been what you might call freelance or cottage industry since. The Mirrorball album we owned, we made ourselves, we financed it. Same thing with Viva Hysteria. When it came to doing the new record, we'd been reading on the internet, we'd been talking to friends and colleagues about the fact that the world was supposedly telling everyone that the album format, as it was dead. And, you know, you read it and you're thinking, okay, I don't like what I'm reading, but if that's the way it's going, that's the way it's going, so what do you do about it? And we're well aware that there's lots of artists all over the world that sometimes just drop songs on the internet, and that's the only place that they're going to be. So we kind of thought, well, maybe that's how it's going to end up with us as well. So Phil suggested that we get together, because we were getting a bit itchy about writing. We'd written the 3 songs on the end of Mirrorball, the 3 new songs, 3-4 years ago. And we enjoyed them, you know, we thought they were some of the best stuff we'd done for a while. And so we were still itchy to keep making new music. But we thought maybe we'd just do the Def Leppard EP Part 2, you know, just 3 songs, and put them up online, and that would be it, you know. But as we got together in the studio and started playing each other our ideas, it just became obvious that we had more than 3 ideas cooking. So, wow, we have crossed the generations, haven't we? I hope he or she was conceived to one of our songs. Love Bites is the obvious one. I've heard it so many times over the years. But anyway, so we were writing away, and we took a month to just come up with some songs, and we came up with 12. And we were like, okay. So then we all went our separate ways for a couple of months, and we got back together again in May of 2014 to work on those 12 songs, and we wrote 2 more. So we had 14, and you know, we're still considering we're only putting 3 out, but then which 3 are we going to choose? Because we really liked everything that we had. I think it was Phil that said, well, why do we have to just put the 3 out? And that's when we realised we'd made an album without making an album. You know, we didn't do the usual thing of like, okay, we've just written a fast one and a mid-tempo, so let's do a slow one and then another fast one. And you always overthink it, and there's normally somebody over your shoulder tapping their watch face, or we need it delivered by Christmas, or we want it here. We didn't make that kind of record, you know, we just made an album for ourselves that we would enjoy listening to, and hopefully everybody would follow. So that's how it turned out. You know, there wasn't a case of like there was 18 songs and we took 4 off. Those 14, we were just like, I really like this. You know, we didn't really put anything forward that nobody liked. It all stage 1 of every idea, when it's just a guitar riff and somebody humming a melody. It's like, you know what, that's going to be a good song when it's finished. Because we know, I mean, you do it long enough that you actually start to kind of figure it out after a while.
You know, what I think is so cool is that a band like Def Leppard that has an incredible catalog of so many great records and so many hit songs, a lot of bands like that just play